How's it going? It's Ron from FightHype.com. I'm here with Joey Dawejko.
It's Dawejko, actually. It's pronounced Dawejko.
How often do people...
all the time. Every day.
So you're a Philly guy, but you're out here in New York training with Rozier and everyone. How's the experience been?
It's really good. This was my first week of camp, of hard camp. It's going good though, really good.
You have a big fight coming up with Gassiev.
Murat Gassiev, July 27th in Texas.
How did that fight get arranged? Did you get a phone call? Were you seeking for that fight?
You know what? People, listen, there's a lot of stuff going on about me right now. When I was in camp with Anthony Joshua and everything, and people had this conspiracy theory that what happened in camp, Eddie Hearn gave me an offer to fight Gassiev, like he's throwing me a bone or something. But that's not the case, because I was supposed to fight. I got offered that fight back in May, and I was supposed to fight him. And that was way before the Joshua camp. So people, I hope people see this video and realize that it's not true. You were already guaranteed that. I was already offered that fight back in May, and something happened, and it got pushed back to July now. So it's not true.
Can I address, obviously the big question everyone want to know is, was there, did you drop Anthony Joshua in sparring?
Listen, man, I respect Anthony Joshua so much. I'm not going to talk about nothing, no sparring stories. I was never that type of fighter. I've been in camp with a lot of people, a lot of heavyweight champions. I'll never speak about sparring. So that's a boxing brotherhood thing. You know what I mean? So I'll never talk about that.
It's the whole sparring stays in sparring rule, right?
Yeah. Like people are like coming out on the internet saying that I said that, and like people just gotta. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. It just it's annoying, like, because man, I was getting death threats and everything on my Instagram for that.
Really?
But it is what it is, man. I don't talk about sparring stories.
So we can just address that everything that came out, what are the stories and stuff, is not from you. Anything people said that you said, you didn't say.
I never said nothing. I never said anything. People are saying that I said this and said that. I didn't say nothing. And honestly, I don't want nothing to do with it anymore.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Move on.
Me and Anthony and Joshua are cool. We were friends in camp, like, and that's where it stays. I hope he sees that and we're on the same page. You know what I mean?
Now you've been in camp with like Beyonce and Andy Ruiz and Klitschko.
I wasn't really in camp with Andy Ruiz.
Okay.
So I was training out in California for like 3 or 4 years off and on, and I was actually going out there to clean my apartment out, and I was going to the gym as I was out there, and he just so happened to be there one day, and we got rounds in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not going into details and sparring stuff like that, because I know you addressed it, but when you saw the outcome of the fight, were you surprised, or you just knew that Andy was a great fighter as well? It could have been a great fight in general.
You know what? I always knew Andy Ruiz had skills. I was in the gym with him. I sparred him. I seen it. I knew. I understood. You know what I mean? So it wasn't too big of a shock to me, but like you could go back and see any kind of interview before the fight. I was always saying that Andy Ruiz is going to give him some trouble starting out just because of his style. And when I was in camp with Joshua, I told him that, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'm not surprised, but it's a big shock to everybody else, you know what I mean? I didn't call it. I'm not saying I called it, but I'm not surprised about it. I thought Joshua would be able to stay in there and wear him down, you know what I mean? And go on to decision, maybe stop him late, but props to Andy Ruiz, man. I'm proud of him. He shocked the world, for real.
Now, you've seen Anthony Joshua in sparring. He was taking the whole camp serious, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So there's
listen, this guy is 100% motivated. He works hard every day. I seen him, you know what I mean? Everybody was saying, oh, he was out on the beach and doing this and doing that down in Miami and living life and all that. This dude is so dedicated. Like, that's why I say, like, the media makes people believe things that aren't true. You know what I mean? But I don't think he took Andy Ruiz lightly, not even a little bit. You know what I mean? He's not that kind of fighter. He works hard. He's 100% dedicated. He's a good person, man.
How do you think the rematch would go? Something similar, or do you think adjustments would be made?
I mean, I think adjustments will be made. It all depends on Anthony Joshua's mind. If he could get over this loss and move on from it and just take it on the chin and work hard and fix everything that needs to be fixed. You know what I mean? It could be a different fight.
Now, you've been with the previous generation and this generation. How well would this generation compete with like Klitschko and things like that? Seeing that you've seen everything.
Man, Klitschko was something else in his day. You know what I mean? I think he's one of the best heavyweights ever. I can never go against Klitschko, meaning who would beat him or not. You know what I mean? I could never do that. Like I said, I have so much respect for Klitschko. I was in camp with him. He treated me great. He from sparring to where we were staying, everything. It was great. So, but I don't know. You can't really compare generations. You know?
You know, there's different versions of Klitschko. What fight was he in preparation for?
When I fought him, or when I sparred him, he was fighting Alex Levi.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So he's a little shorter, you know what I mean? So they brought me in actually the last week of camp. Same thing with Anthony Joshua. The last week of camp, it was amazing. It was amazing.
I think Alex Levi is now fighting Joseph Parker.
Yeah, he's fighting Joseph Parker, I think.
And how do you think a fight like that would play out between those two?
Alex Levi is a little past it now. Joseph Parker should knock him out a couple of rounds. Joseph Parker's a good fighter too, man. He has good, nice, quick hands. He takes a good shot. He's fast. He can punch. So I think he'll knock him out.
Now,
quick.